YouTube, it's your boy A back with another video. Hey man, we got 360 Waver in the building. Let's kick this off. We're gonna start out by combing the hair. Combing the hair is vital when you cut a 360 Waver, because if you just go straight in with your clippers, you can risk patching the client, nicking the client, and just not having an even haircut, you know? So yeah, we gonna get an even comb. So right here, I go in with a number 1 guard, fully open. So you fully open the clipper and cut down to that desired length. So right here, I'm going in with a half guard size bigger. You don't want to be a crown killer. So my client, he specifically likes it like that, like his crown a little bit thicker. So make sure you're paying attention when you in this area. All right, guys, I'm putting this ball line in to start out this little taper. You can set it in with your clippers or your trimmers. It really doesn't matter. If you try to do it with something that's not, as zero gapped, so that bottom line isn't as hard to take out. So what we're doing right here, we're gonna be debulking the area we're gonna be tapering. So we're going in fully open, no guard, after we set the ball line in, and we start just creating the shape of the second guide line. So we gonna go in with number 1 guard, fully open. And we're gonna start setting in this third guideline. And listen, y'all, make sure you comb way more frequently than I'm doing right now. Yeah, comb way more frequently than me. I will usually comb after every 3 strokes of the clipper, So yeah, make sure you always comb to let the hair back down and see what you're doing. So right here, I'm gonna be going in with my 0.5 guard. And basically what this guard does, when you have that dark middle line, that honestly just takes it out. And that's when you really start seeing the blend come together after you take that middle line out. I'm gonna take my 1.5, start cleaning up that dark line at the top. And you watch the low taper start coming together. So honestly, here's one of my favorite parts of the taper, the back taper. Honestly, it's gonna be the easiest you do because you got the most room to work with. So you have room for error. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna start setting in this ball line, cleaning up under. Make sure everything is clean under the line, and make sure the line is straight and neat. So right here, we're gonna start going in with the clipper fully open. I will usually open up the guideline a little bit more. Yeah, I will usually open up the guideline a little bit more, meaning that clipper fully open, I'll go up a little bit higher than what I did, but on a specific client, I don't have to do that. And I do it the same way every time, and I get a blurry back taper. So let's lock in, stay tuned. Fully open. Keep combing. Make sure you're always combing. Comb way more frequently than me. Comb every 3 strokes. Man, I am vibing to this beat. Link will be in the description. Link to the website and link to his Instagram. He my cousin. If you need any beats for anything, he's versatile as it can get. So yeah, link will be in the description. Man, just look at when I slapped this half guard on, everything would just start coming together. All right, what I'm gonna do here, I know you usually don't see this in haircut tutorials, but this is something I usually do on my waiver clients upon ask. I throw mousse on there, you know, holding foam. It just works a charm as far as laying the hair down, man. Make sure you're doing it with a soft brush. A hard brush will lift the hair up. Make sure you do a soft brush and just brush evenly with the pattern. You really don't have to ask which way they brush. You can just look at their ways. As you can see, his ways curve in the back. So, let's lock in. All right, we got that do-rag on him. He said he wanted to start growing his facial hair out. So I just said, why not? Let's do some razor work on him. You know, just for the hell of it. And one tip when you're doing razor work on the beard, don't go over it one time and just because it looks sharp, you just leave it. Dust it off and go over it again. And if you have to dust it off again, and go over it again. Go over it about 2-3 times. I know people who go over it way more than that. So we just apply holding spray again. Here, honestly, here's one of my favorite parts of a haircut. So my client, he is receding, but you don't push it back. So as you can see, what I'm about to do, keep the hairline as low as possible and line it up as if they have hair right there. So you see where I just lined up, you know, there's still baby hairs there. So line it up as if it's just a full patch of hair. All right, now y'all see me lining up the right side. Lining up the light areas, below the light areas. Don't ever push into his full hair, or she. Don't ever push into the full hair. Keep it as low as possible. As you can see, I'm starting to put my Chicago C in. Try not to dig into the C cup too much. Keep it as natural as possible. I'm trying to make it as sharp as possible. Now, as you see, the C cup came out pretty clean. As y'all see me doing this back neckline, keep it as natural as possible. Don't push into it too much. But as y'all see, this back taper is blurry. It is blurry. Right here, I'm gonna take my razor and I'm gonna clean up the forehead a little bit. Clean up any of the excess dirt. When I was starting out, there was always one thing about me. If you get in my chair, you gonna leave out with a crispy lineup. And it was always like that. Any of my clients will tell you. Any of my clients. I don't care how bad I was in the start or how bad the taper was. There's always something about the lineups that I used to always just do good on. YouTube, this the cut, man. If you made it to the end, please like, comment, subscribe, give me any feedback. Check the links in the description. I'm out.